a reaction reviews. We're reacting to things on the internet, and today we're actually reacting to a different type of video, a non-musical video, and I had no plans on reacting to this whatsoever, but I put up on my community post asking for some suggestions from you guys, which was really helpful. And like, I know that you guys put in suggestions in the comments of the videos, but YouTube doesn't actually show me all the comments in the notifications, because I get so many comments that it just shows me like every 15 or I don't know. But anyway, that post was really helpful, so I'm probably gonna do like, hey, I want some reactions for videos like once a month, because I liked that. A lot of you did give me some really good suggestions, so keep them coming. It's on my community tab. If you have any suggestions, let me know. You can always like DM me on my Instagram or something like that. But anyway, I got a couple of suggestions to react to the reason why YouTube is taking away, or I don't think they've done it yet, because I definitely still see the dislike button on people's videos. I don't know if it's some people's videos or they're rolling it out or not, but either they have or they're going to take away the dislike count. They're not taking away the button, but I believe only the YouTubers or the creators will be able to see the dislike count on the back end, on the analytics of the YouTube channel. And so you guys wanted me to react to or respond to their reasoning why they're going to do that. Alright, so we're going to get right into it, but before you do, if you like this type of videos, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that button, get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, subscribe, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, here we go.
Hey folks, you may have seen a while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not, if it's a helpful tutorial or not.
I mean, I'm not that surprised by it, because I feel like that's just the way social media is going. Like, I think Instagram has even talked about this, Facebook has talked about this. It's supposed to be like a kind of an anti-bullying thing. But I'll let him continue with his explanation.
Or if what a creator is saying in their video is generally agreed with or not. But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator, and you may not have either. Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for.
Alright, so this is like dislike bombing or review bombing, and it does actually happen, but they're trying to use this basically, it's another form of censorship. Like, I like how in the beginning when he said like, I've never experienced and maybe you've never experienced. I feel like it's the same thing of saying dog whistle or microaggressions. It's like, it's a way of saying like, okay, there's actually no evidence of this, or you may have never seen any evidence of this, but trust us, it's happening, and therefore we're taking action for it, or something like that. Sometimes a creator is getting a large amount of dislikes. It's because it is the audience way of saying, we don't like what you're saying. Or if it is because we don't like you or what you stand for, maybe they stand for something that a lot of people don't like. Maybe they're blatant racist. Do you want a blatant racist to get away with just making makeup tutorials when nobody ever like kind of pointed out that you're a racist, and we don't want to stand for you and what you stand for, so we don't like your channel? Maybe they're pro censorship, or maybe they're pro taking away your freedoms, or maybe they're pro genocide. Like, if they actually stand for something, or they actually have an ideology that is really disgusting to society, why shouldn't we as an audience have the right to say, we're going to dislike your video just because we don't like what you stand for? You know what I mean? Should a critical thinking person wait to actually hear somebody out? Of course. But I still think if someone's disliking it just because we don't like what you stand for or who you are because of what you stand for, I still think that's fair enough. It's still a way of the audience speaking their mind against whatever you stand for or whatever you said or whatever you've done. So I don't actually think that is a bad thing. But yeah, sometimes it's petty. Sometimes it's definitely just bombing, just to be bombing, you know, review bombing or dislike bombing. But anyway, let's get back into it.
That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice. So earlier in 2021, YouTube experimented with making...
Okay, sorry. YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice. That is a blatant lie, and any creator or any viewer of YouTube know that's a lie. And this is the shit where media does all the time, is they think you're dumb. You're stupid, you're ignorant, you don't know anything, so we can just blatantly lie to you and you're just gonna believe whatever we vomit out of our mouths. Like, that is not true. They're not trying to give everyone a voice. People has been censored or shadow banned or taken directly off the internet of all social media platforms, including YouTube, just because of the way they think or what they stand for. It's funny how he just said it's wrong to dislike bomb someone just because of what they stand for, the ideology, but YouTube does this all the time by, again, censoring you, shadow banning you, or taking you off the platform. So that is complete hypocrisy at its best. But I mean, that's what they're good at, so let's continue.
With making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across the platform.
Coordinated dislike attacks. That sounds something like silence and violence or something like that. Let's continue.
And after analysis, they did see a reduction. So the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private. You can still dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations, but you won't be able to see the dislike count.
See, this is what's gonna happen. People who want to trick the normal person to thinking that their belief system or their ideology or their opinion is sort of the agreed upon by the majority, they're gonna turn off their comments and then they're not gonna have a dislike button, so you're only gonna see their like count, and it's gonna give the illusion as if, like, see, yeah, like everybody likes. I mean, the normal person who watch YouTube on a normal regular basis can still see if you have like 100,000 views but you only have 20,000 likes or 10,000 likes, then maybe, yeah, like a lot of people don't agree with you. But I feel like the normie person who don't really understand how YouTube works is going to have this illusion that everyone agrees with them. Again, the dislike button in the comment section is for us to be able to voice our opinions. It's these people who want to have a platform, want to speak their mind or say whatever they want, but don't want to have any backlash or don't want to have anybody to have an opinion on your opinion. Anyway, let's continue.
Only the creator can find it on the back end if they want. Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, without a public dislike count, how can viewers tell if a video is worth watching? Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, they didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not. In other words, it didn't really matter if a video had a lot of dislikes or not, they still watched.
Yeah, because people want to see the opinion still. Like, they might be like, wow, a lot of people dislike this. I wonder why. Let me watch. Or I wonder why so many people dislike this. Like, maybe let me see if that's fair. Of course, that's not going to make someone not want to watch it or not. They might question your opinion or your expertise more if you have a large amount of dislikes, or the ratio of dislikes to likes is way off. They might be like, wow, a lot of people dislike this. Maybe this person doesn't know what they're talking about. It can be simple as a tutorial on how to build a website, and they have a lot of dislikes. Then this person can look at that person and go, okay, this person's expertise might not be what I'm looking for, because a lot of people do not agree with this person's opinion. So it's not going to make someone watch, but it's still valuable to have it there. All right, let's continue.
Next common question. If creators can still see the dislike count on the back end, how's that any different? They can see it if they look for it inside Studio Analytics under the Engagement tab. But overall, it's much less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if the count isn't visible to the public. And
Here we go. YouTube playing parent, giving you a safe space. I mean, I understand if it is a child creator, I get that. They already disabled comments on child videos or child creators or videos with children involved in it. But this is YouTube, and you're like, oh, we're here to protect you and give you kid gloves and stuff like that. If you are old enough and grown enough to sit there and want to give your opinion and talk about something on a public space, on a public forum, then you should be able to take some criticism and some backlash of what you said. Like, that is being an adult. That's what that is called. That is like giving a speech or doing a debate or, you know, standing on a soapbox in a public square and then refusing to take questions or muzzling the audience because you don't want to hear them snicker at you. That's like a stand-up comic, like basically telling everyone in the audience they're not allowed to heckle them or whatever. Like hecklers are annoying, but they heckle and there's no one stopping them from heckling. It's up to the comedian to respond to the heckling in an efficient way so it doesn't make him look embarrassed and embarrass the heckler instead. It's like, it's just annoying. It's just so annoying. It's like, if you don't want the backlash, if you don't want people to like comment on your opinion, just stay off the internet. Like, that's as simple as that. Like, just stay off the internet. Take some self-accountability. Be responsible for your own mental and emotional health and say, look, I'm a fragile state. I am not at a state where I can take people coming at me, so let me not even put myself in a position to do so. It's the same thing when I comment in a comment section and people are like, I wasn't even talking to you, why are you commenting at me? It's like, you're in the fucking comment section. This is a public space. Like, what did you expect? Anyway, let's continue.
One more common question: is this because YouTube Rewind got lots of dislikes? No. Although there are some teams internally who have learned the hard way what it feels like to get lots of dislikes. Now, this again is about protecting all creators and making sure they have a chance to succeed and feel safe in doing so.
This is not about making all creators feel safe, because once again, not all creators have the freedom to create on YouTube as freely as, I don't know, Jimmy Kimmel or CNN, for instance, or whatever your favorite blasé fucking creator who's talking trash and really not saying much of anything. Not every YouTuber is giving that space. Again, we have censorship, we have shadow banning, and we have people being taken directly off of YouTube or not being able to make money or monetize their videos, therefore making it harder for them to be a creator in themselves. So they don't actually care about all creators. Do I think it's because of YouTube Rewind? No, I don't actually think, but I do think it is the Jimmy Kimmels and the CNNs and all the other people that they say is safe to speak their minds. I think those are the people they're trying to protect. They're trying to protect the mainstream. That's what I feel. Because there are so many YouTubers out here that are gaining way more views and way more likes and way more love than a mainstream media that have a whole team behind them and all these investors, and they're still getting more likes than the CNNs and even the Fox Newses and the Jimmy Kimmels and whatever else is out there. They're getting more views, more likes, and I don't think the mainstream media likes that. They're being embarrassed by that some YouTuber in their living room can pull more views than they can and get more likes than they can. So I think this is the way to protect the mainstream. I don't think it has anything to do with YouTube Rewind, and it's definitely not for every YouTuber on the platform. This is absolutely bullshit. This video is way longer than it needs to be because this is only a 3-minute video, but just bear with me, we're almost done.
The hard way what it feels like to get lots of dislikes. Now, this again is about protecting all creators and making sure they have a chance to succeed and feel safe in doing so. All right, so that's the update. I hope it doesn't cause too much frustration. Honestly, I think you're going to get used to it pretty quickly, and keep in mind other platforms don't even have a dislike button. So consider that. Thank you, and I hope you're well.
Well, this video that was uploaded 4 days ago, I forgot to mention that, which has 1.4 million views, has 118,000 dislikes to 13 likes. This is why the dislike button is actually really important, because this is the audience. This is the people that you say you want to help and you say you want to protect. This is their voice saying, we don't want this. They don't care about your voice. They don't care about the audience. They don't care about the creators, and they don't definitely care about me. They care about their bottom line. They care about the bigger mainstream media platforms that are going to pull in bigger advertisers. That is what they care about. They care about the bottom line. This stuff is so bullshit. If they really believe anybody was going to believe in this BS bullshit explanation, and the dislike button firmly shows that we are not as stupid as you think we are. But they're probably going to go ahead and do it anyway, because again, the bottom line is investors. The bottom line is the bigger mainstream media who uploads to YouTube and pulls in more money from advertisers. That is the bottom line. They're going to go ahead and do it, and it really does suck that this is happening. yeah, I don't know how we can balance this out as an audience, because I think any YouTuber who is gaining a lot of dislike would naturally get a lot of dislikes, are just gonna naturally turn off their comment section. So there's not gonna be any engagement whatsoever, which is just another form of censorship, and it's gonna stop the flow of conversation. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. This was so, I really thought this was gonna be like a 5-minute video. I was like, okay, sure, I'll react to this, okay, whatever. It actually turned out to be more interesting than I thought. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you agree? Should we get rid of the dislike button? Do you think it's valuable? And do you think it's outdated? Let me know in the comment section what I said, he said. Let me know in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that button to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal me link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, subscribe. I also have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle, or I live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, please go in the description box below, hit the link, go subscribe to my travel vlog channel, and or follow me on Instagram. My stories is usually what's most up to date, and you guys have an amazing day. Bye.